or a picture. Let's, yeah, decorations. Like, is there one that screams like, I don't know. Alright. Boys' room done. We'll go in here and start the girls' room. First with a radiator. And then cleaning the windows. I didn't clean the windows. Okay, where's the tiny little spot I'm apparently missing? There. Okay. Alright. So I do feel like I should put carpet down in here too. I guess we'll go with the beige. It's not the best, but at least a carpet in a bedroom kind of needs to happen. Of course, after you put down new carpet, you paint the walls. Let's go with raspberry. That looks like a nice color to use. So yeah, overall I'd say my first time selling single cards on Whatnot was okay. Definitely could have been a lot worse. Could have been better, but I'm fairly content with the numbers I had. The last few shows I've done, I've been trying to use Whatnot's promotional tool. And it did say that after I got done with the show that like a couple of the people that had came in and bought stuff came in because it was promoted to. It's just with what I was doing it with, it was like $25 an hour, and I just had it go for 2 hours of the 4 hours I was on, which worked out okay. There was, I think it said 300 people came in throughout the entirety of the show, but I'd say like maybe a fifth, or not even that, like 5% of those actually stayed around. It was a little harsh, but yeah, for what it's worth, it did help. I just don't know if I really feel like it's worth using all the time, at least. Let me go back down to, we'll go put in the bed first. Like, put the bed there. Put in a dresser there. The little vanity table, like, here. And I got that guy bitching and complaining already. It's like, well, what do I need 2 beds for? This isn't for you, buddy. Shut up. Alright, see, I'll do the dressing. I'll set that up. And we'll just set it up over here. Kind of next to the window. And then... let's see. The wardrobe here. Get a little bit closer so I can get it just right. You know what? I suppose because this is a girl's room. Alright. Not really sure what to do over on this part, though. Oh, a bookcase. That'll be fine. And then anything else? We do a little bedside table. Well, I'll think about if, because it's that little chair, do I want to put like a, is there a, like a small chair that would fit with that? Ooh, I could do one of those. Doesn't really fit, maybe that's not gonna fit. Not really, doesn't really make a lot of sense to put it there. A little chair to put here. It's probably not meant for that, but it looks like it would. The stylish footrest here. It's like, it's actually the perfect size to sit on in front of your desk, and then in front of that little desk there. So I'm doing it. Okay, now we'll go back to decorations. Be suitable in a girl's room, so yeah, I want to try to get it in the middle. Yeah, good enough. Alright, and with the light on. Kind of wish I could change the color of the fabric on that, but I think it's okay. This will work. So, yeah, for the girls' room, that's good. Now I just gotta go back because I forgot to add a chair in the boys' room here. And I probably could throw in the beanbag in his room too, so let me do that. So, furniture, chair. Oh, yeah, I'll go with a red chair, kind of add a little color in here. Again, a little more color in the room. Now, oh, you know what? I gotta do it now. Because it's like, oh, the beanbag chair, so if he's in here watching TV, well, we don't have a TV for him. Oh, right, it's under decorations. He doesn't deserve to have a $700 TV, but he can have a $50 one. So yeah, you can watch some shows on there. There we go. Okay, I like that. So, boys' room is done. I think we're gonna do that again. I'll wait and do that when I'm done with the upstairs. Is there a spot out here for the light switch? That's the question, because I'm assuming those are the lights, but I don't see a switch anywhere. Which, yeah, you kind of need one. I'll put that in. Installation. We'll put it like right outside the bedroom here. Boom. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so the bathroom's done. This... I do feel like, now that I'm looking at it, that room was probably the bigger one. That would have been better for the, you know, full... Yeah, this will be the parents' room, or the master bedroom. So I already said there's going to be a neutral bedroom. So what would a good color be for the parents? As far as paint. See what this morning yellow looks like. It kind of looks more like it'd be a green, but let's see how it looks. Yeah, it's just kind of like a... It does look like a sickly green. I probably have used this one before, because I probably made that comment. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and... It's on the wall. Now, it could be really cheeky with the grandma's room on the main floor. I keep saying the grandma's room. It's because there's the portrait of the one family with kids and a grandma that lives with them, but there's no grandpa. Alright, just about done. Okay, I think we're good there. Let me check the light to see if it looks good. Yeah, we're good there. As long as the lamps look fine, I'm not going to worry about replacing those. The living rooms, maybe, just because it feels like they need more light, but... Okay, so... Usually for the master bedroom, I go a little all out. Like, get a nice big bed for them. And... a little red to brighten up the room. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize you could make the bed. Okay. Place for toys. There's just a fucking bed in here, bitch! Shut up! Alright, so... let's go ahead and... I've never used this one before. I should have, but whatever. Okay. Cupboards. Okay, so the standard 4-drawer wardrobe. How big is this? Could it go up against a wall? Probably not. We'll have to do it like here. I want nightstands. I think they're in the same category. There we go. Or bedside table. Okay, the right side. Left side. Then we need a big deal of drawers. Could put another bookcase in here too. We'll do like a couple of these. I think that would look nice in here. One there. And one there. Bookcase. Is there a spot for a bookcase now? Kind of not really. I could put it here. That would be fine. If I put one here and then move the other one, they don't really work well that way back. It was fine the way it was. Well, as long as I get put back in the right spot. Oh, wrong category. Let's go to decorations and we'll go for another picture. Not quite centered, but it'll be fine. Okay, so another bedroom done. 2 more windows and a radiator. House is gonna look amazing by the time we're done, especially with that basement. We're gonna really go all out when we get down in there. We need a radiator first. The floor. Yeah, let's go with something a little different. So yeah, this one was beige. This one was a darker hardwood. Let's go with like I think it was a pine floor. Yeah. We're gonna see if it works. And the light in here, is that gonna be enough? Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Alright, okay, so walls first. I said I want to do like neutral colors. I already don't like it, but it's staying. All right. I like how I'll be like, okay, let's try this. Okay, I hate it. Am I gonna change it? Nope, I already started. We're gonna stick it with it. It's like, it's not my place. I'm not gonna live in here, so who cares? All right, that should be good. I'll put the bed. Oh, actually, the bed probably could fit here, and then I can try to put like a drawer and a wardrobe here. This looks like a fancy bed. All right. Cupboards. These in here. It's like it's way too big, but it's like it, you know, for guests, or it could also be used. Let me put it over here. We'll put it against this wall since it's actually nice size. Could also be used for like extra clothing that the family has. And then probably the same with... I gotta go back and look now. I don't want to copy. Yeah, those are the double chests. Okay. Alright. Is that far enough away from the wall? It'll work. Okay. Add a nice little bit of touch with a rug on the floor. Boom. And then we'll just put up a couple paintings on the walls in the guest room. Nice autumn lake. Because you'll wish you were anywhere else but here. The sunset by the sea would be nice, but oh, actually, it is pretty big. Yeah, let's do that. We'll just put it over here. Nice. Okay. So I think that's this room done. Nice and simple. I actually like that bed. It's like, you know what? Screw that. I want that bed. Okay. So all that's left is painting this little spot here. Oh yeah, we are done in here. So close you up. We'll do a full recap once we're done. Just one more look over to see if everything's in place. All right. Place. I don't think there's gonna be enough room to put anything else. It's all doors. It's like I could put just to give it some life, but I guess I could look and see if there's any little table like that. I don't think there's anything that's gonna fit. If any place, I'd probably just put it like there. But yeah, for now, let's work on this. Probably not gonna have enough to finish up the bottom part here, but let's go ahead and at least get it started. Damn it. I kind of feel like I should do something with the floors in here, like have it a different color. And did I mean to do that? We'll see. Sure, it can stay. want to do it for the basement as well. I'm already getting ahead of myself because I was like, what are we gonna do? Definitely big enough for a... Actually, I could even put a wall in here and make a room. And depending on the size, could... I really shouldn't, but I did a sauna in one of the houses. Could do a sauna in here. Could be nice. I was gonna say, with one of these bigger rooms, could definitely do that. Just build up walls for a sauna and put the stuff in for the sauna. Obviously, I'm overthinking it. I'm thinking ahead, but... it is enough of a different... Well... Now, whatever walls we decide to paint down in here, we'll just paint this. So I won't worry about it right now. I'm already getting ahead of myself, because the basement's the big project that I'm trying to just... The floors in there are going to be fine. Let me... go with this. And we'll just go with it. Oh, that is just not all the way. Okay, that covered all of that, so I just got this spot here, and then we're good. Okay. Let's take a look. Again, I'm probably not gonna be able to find one, but we'll at least look. Furniture, table. Yeah, I was gonna like put one like here, and then put a flower on it to just a little bit of color. Plant. And what would be a good plant to put there? Putting it in here. I guess that could go here. And then this on there. Come on. Let me put a plant on you, you bitch. It has to be small. Like a fern. On. Go on you, you bastard. You stupid bastard. Go on the table. Go on the table. Go on the table. Alright. Well, I'll still leave that table there. That's fine. I guess this is done. Make sure the light still works. Now start working on the kitchen / living room. Yeah, I was gonna jump it, but be like, oh, actually, I'm gonna change. I'm gonna do this first. Now let's do this. I already know what color I want the walls in the living room. The light biscuit seems like a... I guess I'll just start here. Oh yeah, I forgot to clean the windows again. So I'll do that. So yeah, this one I imagine was going to be the house I was going to have to spend the most amount of time on. Just a little over an hour and 20 minutes in. And maybe within like the next 20 minutes get the main floor done. But then it's going to be... you know, the whole figure out what I'm going to do with the basement. If I can put up or make multiple rooms. Yeah, I could definitely tell from the little mini map that the bathroom here is not going to be big enough to put a washer. Those larger rooms in the basement and kind of convert it into like a half. This is the last house I'll really be able to do that in. The McAllister house I probably could, but it's gonna be another one of those where I'm just gonna be like, everything is left in there, and then going ahead and selling it. Actually, is that a nice enough color to just paint everything out in here? Like I said, I'm a real fan of this light biscuit color. I think I might have first used it in the Breaking Bad house, and it's just like, yeah, it works. You know, you can use it. Well, maybe not even that house. Might have been something before it, but it is just. It's a neutral color. It's not dull. It has enough light in it to, you know, brighten up the place, but not like blinding bright. Okay. I guess I could have done tile in there, but we won't worry about it. Alright, all of that looks good. Just need to get that. And yeah, let's just go ahead and continue on, fill up the rest. No? Alright. Probably gonna need at least one more bucket. There's probably gonna be like a tiny little spot that I'm not gonna be able to complete. It's gonna force me to buy another bucket, otherwise it's gonna just look awful. Oh yeah, that one's gone. That one's gone. Is that good enough? No? Alright, you want me to buy another whole bucket of paint just to do 20%? Alright. Alrighty. Almost done. Alright, that should be everything. I'll double check one more time before I sell the buckets. Yeah, that looks good. It will work, or if it's gonna fit. And I think I am gonna do this. I was gonna leave the couch as is, but I think I'll put like a TV on this wall, and then like the dining room out here. So let me move you out of the way first. Is that upside down? That is upside down. All right. Now, I don't know if it'll work or not. I was thinking one of those standing lamps. There we go. Yeah, that looks nice. I kind of feel like I should have something over here too. I just don't know what would work. Like another, like a table here. And it was probably going to be, I think it's this one. Or should I have it kind of like here? So people could sit around it that way. A little close to the fireplace, so let me... Of course, I don't want it in the way. Oh, maybe I should do that. Just move the fireplace there. No, we gotta leave it here. Let's put a fancy mirror up above it, though. Just to... I don't know why. Just doing it. Okay, now let's get some dining room chairs. I guess I could put like an armchair like this in there. Like over here. You know, not exactly for the purpose of watching TV, but if like people just wanted to sit out here and chat, you'd have a couple chairs here already. And then let's go ahead and get our dining room chairs. Yeah, I'll just go with the red theme. There we go. I don't know if it'll let me put it here, but my original plan or my idea for the decoration, I want my little fern. Maybe not that color. Let's go white. There we go. There. Nice little centerpiece on the dining room table. Okay. Like that. That's technically an oven, but I do want appliances, so let's go grab those. I don't think there's a fridge in here, so we definitely need to grab one. Get a big old fridge. Oh, that's probably where that should have went. Sorry, plant. Let me move you over here for a second. So I can put my fridge in here. There we go. Now, you... actually, right here would be fine. Alright. Back to appliances. Let's get... and let's get the burner. I'll put it like here. Electronics. The microwave can go like here. Coffee maker. Could go there. Now I don't know if it's gonna work or not. Cabinet with hanging. You know, I kind of want to go with ones like this. So I'll put up a couple. Okay, yeah, that looks nice. It's or cupboards with oven. Then we got a burner stove here, coffee maker, microwave. We got a sink, got shelves or cupboards down here, got shelves up here. We got the fridge, we got the dining set, got couch, coffee table, got a couple more chairs like if people want to just sit around and chat. I could do something else like... Oh, yeah, I think I know what. It's gotta be another cupboard deal. Maybe. We'll see if it works. Cabinet might be too tall. You might be able to put a couple of these together. I think that'll be fine, because I was thinking about, a spot to, more decoration type stuff. Oh, is this what I was supposed to put in the bathroom instead of... Because it says commode. Instead of what I did put in there. Well, whatever. Other... So that's gonna be the tricky part. Oh, that's all the different stuff for the sauna. Okay. Let's go these stuff up on here. So we'll do like a vase here. A vase here. And then I want like a couple of those framed photos. We'll do the cat and the vacation. Yeah, I think that looks really nice. Alright, now for the bathroom here. Yeah, I'm gonna sell this one. So that I can put in something nicer. So I need a toilet. I need a... Oh, this will be for the bathtub. Okay, so yeah, it's probably good that I'm putting the grandma room on the main floor here, so she has a place that she could take a bath. 'Cause grandma stinks. I'm not even gonna worry about the AC stuff for this place. I don't really know what good it would do. Oh yeah, let me just check it one more time here. I don't think anything's popped up, but you never know. Okay. Bathroom? Bathtub. Go with the fancier one. I'm assuming it will... Oh yeah, this will look pretty nice in here. I think I'll probably leave the tile in here alone because it is basically all done and it's uniform. Alright, now we gotta get a toilet. Go with our fancy toilet. Will this one fit? I don't think I've ever used this one before, so let's try it out. Nope, unfortunately not. That's alright. How about sink old-fashioned? I'll put a mirror up in here. That's not where a mirror is. And let's go with like one of these big ones here. There we go. Oh man, I feel like a washer could fit right there. It'd just be really cramped. And I don't know if I want to really make it cramped in here. No, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll have a big bathroom slash sauna in the basement, so we'll just fit the washer in there. Oh yeah, toilet roll holder. Last thing I forgot to put in here. And we'll put you like there. Okay. Bathroom is done. Which was this desk? $27. Alright, you go by. We'll put in a new desk. Actually, I'll just grab all the stuff for office. Okay, office bookshelf. Yeah, I'll go like that. Okay. Where can this fit? Like, where am I going to put the desk? If there was a decent sized corner desk, I could put it there. Probably that corner would be the best. So let's try to put this, like, here. Can I? Okay, that's good. Clean this window. Let me paint before I grab a desk, or before I go any further, I should say. Grab an office chair, though. Even though I have... We'll go the delicate cacao in here. Oh yeah, I also gotta get the radiator before I forget. Oh, did I get it all? I was missing a spot. Apparently not. Okay. Now, let me move this over here real quick. And then... furniture desk. We'll do a classic corner desk. How far up can I scoot up that? Okay. Nice. Get our radiator. Let's see. And then... a little plant. Okay. Now, should I leave that for them? I think that'll be fine. Let me see if there's any, like, painting that would work in here. That's a little too small for my taste. I think a lot of these are pretty small. Let's just go with the dirt road one. That's always been a classic. Okay. There we go. Nice little, technically an office. Did I put up any paintings in here? I guess I don't really need to, because most of everything else covers the walls. So, yeah, I think that's good. Put in our radiator. And what would be a good color for the walls in here? Actually, I was going to look at one thing just to see. Like, which... Honestly, right here. This looks like something you'd have in an old person's place. So let's see how this looks. I might regret it, but we're going to at least give it a try. You know what? It actually looks worse up on the wall. It's like, is this... Kind of scary how lightning fast it is to slap those up. Damn, I forgot to clean the window in here, so... Oh, I did it. I knew it was gonna happen eventually. I accidentally threw one on top of an already existing one, because it's not like the painting where it won't just continuously paint over the same area you've done. Let's get one more stack. Possibly two. Probably better get two. So, I had mentioned that there's a sequel to this game that's either already out now or is coming out soon. That was going to make improvement, or I'm assuming would make improvements or give you more options of what you can do. There's a PlayStation Store earlier to see if there's any games that had released within the last few weeks. I was actually looking for a particular one that I know was on Steam, but I wasn't sure if it was going to have a console release or not. Well, a couple things. First one I found out is that the gas station simulator game that I had been playing from the PS4 got a PS5 port, which it's like, well, that's great and all, but I've already played it. The other one was the Mad Games Tycoon game that I played on here a while ago, which I really, really liked. Has a sequel. Honestly, I watched a little trailer for it. Besides the fact that it's, you know, maybe got more like 3D model graphics or stuff for like the offices, the characters, and it looks like you could actually build. I'm gonna need another stack. Gosh darn it! You can have different buildings, a walkway to the different buildings, a basketball court for your employees, like stuff to help with, like, I'm assuming, like, company morale and stuff like that. But other than that, it looked like the core mechanics were basically the same. Like, there might have been a little bit more to, like, what kinds of games you could make and all that, but I think it's been out for maybe a week or so. Maybe it's been out between like a couple days to like a month or so. It's just recent, but it's like the ones that had reviewed it on PSN so far, which I only think there's only been like a dozen or so, but they were mostly okay. But I don't know, just from what I was looking at, I would kind of be under the impression of like, Like, I don't know, I'm not feeling it. Like, I don't know what would make me want to buy the second game that's like would improve on what I liked about or what I didn't like about the first game. And there wasn't really a whole lot, it's just kind of that mindless monotony of, you know, doing the same thing over and over again, but it wasn't bad by any means. Okay, so we got the wallpaper up. That would have been my next choice, but the flower one pretty much took it. It's like, yeah, that's pretty, like, old-timey, or what you'd think of when it comes to, like, well, like nursing home, more or less. No, it's also, like, basically going for... But then I was also thinking, like, well, could do a single bed like that. It's like, well, that's kind of sad. It's like, that's very bare bones. You know what? That is old-timey enough. And we're going with the full grandma treatment. So we'll just go ahead and go with it. Where would be a good spot for this? We'll, like, put it in a corner here. Alright, so... Was it just... I can't remember if stuff was listed under old? No, I think it was stylish. Yeah. Okay, so we'll go stylish wardrobe. And yeah, we'll leave things like white. Where would be a good spot for it? Actually, if we put it in front of the radiator, that might be okay. So yeah, I'll just throw this down here for now, and then we'll continue on. I'll just keep grabbing stylish stuff. Oh, that one wasn't even in here, so that's fine. Stylish chest of drawers peony. If that one fits there, we'll just put it there. Perfect. Stylish chest of drawers. Now, what I'm thinking with this one, does it really matter which way it's facing? Not really. Okay. Now, do I want to do the rocking chair or just like a big comfy armchair for grandma? No, let's be nice. We'll put in a rocking chair. Or no, that's what I was gonna do. That's mean. That's like the bare minimum. Let's give her a nice proper armchair. Not really like that. I think it's like in the sofas. Yeah, this is kind of like what I would think of for like an older lady. And in that style. So yeah, a little place for her to sit. There's no room for a bookcase. Oh, actually, yes there is, because I could do this. I'll move you here. And then I'll put a bookcase next to her. You know, like this. So yeah, she could sit there and read her books. I don't really know if there's anything else I'd put there. We'll get a nice little rug to put in the middle. Yeah, there we go. This definitely screams like old lady room. Okay, we're good there. Got the little office. Got a clean, simple bathroom, a nice little living room with a kitchenette, nice big table there. Alright, time for our big project now. Is the plan. Because obviously I want to do one of these as a bedroom. And then the other one, like this is 21. This one is 22. So this one will be slightly bigger, so... And then this will just be like, kind of like the other one where it's like maybe a little kitchen nook in here and then like a family room out here. See, I think I'll put a bathroom, or the bathroom slash sauna in here. So, question though, in a sauna, what would you do on the walls? Let me go to walls, wall panels. Or is there certain wall... I wouldn't think you'd put wall tiles in a sauna. So I feel like, yeah, the panels is what you'd want to use. Those look like proper wood panels. Let's try that. Let me grab a handful of them. I don't know how big I want to make this. That's the other problem. And all these outlets, I might want to... Well, let's start, and then we'll decide if I'm gonna keep them or if I'm gonna get rid of them. I feel like I'm gonna, with the room I'm gonna have, I'll make this a fairly decent sized sauna. And what will we do on the floor? Do we just do the same kind of wood on the floor too? Because yeah, the thing is, I'm not entirely sure exactly how the seating is supposed to go. I'm stupid. So let's just put it that way. Okay, so I'll keep doing this. I want to get a good putting up the walls to enclose it, Or is this it? Let me... Because I was assuming I would put the actual sauna deal, the heater element, in the middle. Okay, so yeah, this... Ooh, Galactic sauna heater. That's expensive. Is that what you'd basically use? Okay. Alright, yeah. So let me just slap that, like, in the middle here. And then... Okay, corner sauna bench. So what's that gonna look like? Okay, so that's like an end piece. So I will put it like... For now, I'll just put it like here. And then another one. Well, if I do it like right across. I'm probably gonna butcher this. Okay, right across. So, up, up, up. There we go. Not quite up against the wall. There we go. No, the sledgehammer. And actually it is gonna be like out a little bit, so let's do like a couple more on each side. Okay. And then the sauna bench. I guess they're the same either way, so... Uh-oh, I might have to adjust my... I was thinking about going all out like I did in the other one, but I better just keep it simple. Or like 2 sets. Dang, this isn't gonna work. Well, actually, if I leave it like that, it's not great. Let me try to move this so it's kind of like square in the middle. That would work. I think now I need to put like a slap down a door, I guess. Let me move these out of the way. Yeah, if I put that there, if I close and open it from the other way, that's technically clearing. There's, I think, a fair enough amount of space here. I can pull it just a smidge closer. That might have been like... Oh, no, that's perfect. Okay. What about the floor? Oh, fuck, I forgot to do the floor. I'm so stupid. Alright, gotta grab the floor stuff first. Floor. Panels. Do we just go... Actually, pine would probably look okay in here. Yeah, that would be fine. Yeah, that looks like a sauna. Now, I need to put up some walls. How are these walls gonna work? Oh, don't tell me I'm not gonna be able to... Oh, thankfully I can move that. Alright, back to walls. Make sure it's uniform. Now I just need to get these panels. Oh, actually, not quite. Got this part up here. There we go. Oh. Alright, one more deal of... I freaking forgot what that was. Wall panels. No, not the sledgehammer. This is definitely going to raise the value of the place. A basement sauna. I think the Simpsons did that once, didn't they? Oh, I was like, what the f... That threw me off. It's like, where the fuck's all my shit? Alright, yeah, let me get rid of this outlet here. I don't really think there's a need for that. Fine, whatever. Okay, now back to sauna. I guess I could just put them up on this, or up against the ceiling. Why are you so stupid? And one more. I probably need a light switch in here, wouldn't you think? We'll do the fancy sand timer. I guess you'd probably want it on the opposite side of the door. So we'll put it like there. I still don't really understand where these head lifts. I'm not gonna worry about them. Okay, bucket with ladle. And I'll probably put you in the, like, oh, that's a good spot. Okay, lamp, benches. Okay, perfect. Actually turns on the lights in here. And I'll just put that like underneath the... Okay, yeah, that does light it up. Okay, very nice. This one's gonna bother me because it's not clear up. Okay. Don't really know why you'd want an outlet there because, you know, it's a sauna. Everything's gonna get steamy in here, so that would be like, I am thinking I might just get rid of those corner deals. No, it's a tiny little bit more seating, so it's fine. So this should all work out very well, so the sauna's good. I'm happy with that. What would be a nice color? Mosaic? Let's see what it looks like if we slap this down in the bathroom. It reminds me of like a locker room, a locker room bathroom, or like a gym locker room slash shower room slash bath. So it works. I'm not sure exactly how great it is, but yeah. Let's go ahead and pick up this light, put it in the middle there. It's kind of in the middle. Alright, if I turn on this light. Okay, I think that will be fine. So I just need to... I need a door for this. So let's grab that first. Well, no, I better not. I was thinking, you know what? If it's gonna be kind of like a locker room, let's and yeah, I know it doesn't really work to have a sauna, but then like have the privacy of a bathroom. You're basically just gonna have to get comfortable with whoever's living with you, like if it's family, because like, well, if I gotta take a douche, you're gonna have to watch it. I could put up like a barrier. But I was thinking, like, kind of like what I did with the upstairs, like have a cabinet with a bunch of towels on top of it. So it's like, okay, well, you're done in the sauna, you come out here, you towel off. But yeah, I think, let me get the tile either come down or be removed. Just remove it for now and put in a new one when we're done with everything. Alright, let me do wall tiles. Since this is probably our last one, what do we want to try and do something a little bit different? That says it's white and orange. I don't really see it. Let me put a couple down. I'm just gonna put a bunch down. I've already done it. I already don't care. Just put that down, see what it looks like when I slap it up. It will work. I think I did this in a kitchen once, but it's like, well, I'm already doing the bathroom, so we're just gonna do this. Depending on how much room I have in here, I might try to go all out with it, you know, have a shower, a bathtub, a toilet, like maybe a double sink. I don't know if I need a double sink, but and the washer, of course. But yeah, if I do all this now, then I won't have to worry about it later, so just knock it out. So the weird thing is that even though I've got that all closed off, they still consider this a sauna. I don't know if once I actually start putting in the other... Now the only thing is, if this was real, the ceiling, I don't know what they'd actually do for the ceiling part, but I'm assuming if this was a legit working sauna with steam, whatever would be up there would basically just get soaked and probably start falling apart, probably grow mold or something worse. Alright, so I did have enough, which is good. So let me go ahead and sell that. It is fairly big, so I don't know. I was like, okay, where would be a good spot? Let me... I can't remember where that one thing was. Was it in the other for like decoration stuff? That divider, or I don't know what they really called it, like a privacy folding screen. Yeah, if I went with one like that, of course it's not gonna really... Ooh, that's actually really wide, or a lot wider than I thought it was gonna be. I was like, well, yeah, we could... No. It's a bathroom. Let me just go with installations. Okay. Shower? The best place for the shower. I was actually thinking about putting the shower here. I could put a bathtub there. Let me actually put in the shower before I try anything else, just because I want to see how things look. Alright, so yeah, if I do put a bathtub in, and it'd actually probably be better to put it there if I go with the one that comes out like that. So yeah, let's go installations, bathtub. Alright. Bathtub in place. Gonna leave me a little tight in space. And a washer. So, I think I could put the washer in here. So let me go ahead and do the installation for that. Or do I put it here and then have that, it's gonna look weird, but I think it would work better than having it that way. Or I could, no. Well, if I have it here, but then I'd still need to have room for the toilet and the sink. Yeah, this is gonna look weird, but I think this will probably work best. So I'm gonna go with it. All right. And I was thinking, I've been playing long enough, I probably better drop a save just in case. I know the last time I did a whole bunch of stuff, and this would be like 2.5 hours worth of work gone if something happened. Okay, so that setup is done. And like I said, it's gonna look weird, it's gonna probably look bad, but I'm gonna go with it. Cabinet simple white. So yeah, this is kind of like towels on here. And then, yeah, I'll do toilet sink here, and that should do it. Well, actually, I should do this too, so let me put down the towels first. Could put the towel, radiator, plumbing there. Let's do it. Okay. So then I guess toilet. We'll go with a fancy standing toilet roll holder, like there. And then the sink installation. And then let's see what kind of sink we can put in. Oh, let me make sure I grab the one I want. Yeah, I'll go like that. There we go. Let's see. That's probably what I should have put there. It's a little small, so I guess that's fine. Can't really put too many towels there, but okay. Oh, mirror. with a lemon. And then maybe a hanging lamp over it. And then we need a light switch. And our bathroom's good. Okay, so the first room is done. So if we did it that way, this would be a bedroom. Alright, let's go. Let's go with these. The dark floor panels. And then for the walls, I guess we'll try this right pair, see how that looks. Well, actually, you know, if this was gonna be like a massive room for like a streamer, that would probably be perfect, because you know, green background, you could basically do green screen all over. So could do like half the room. Well, I'm not gonna do half the room green and the other half another color, but I was gonna say like half the room you could have as like your streaming setup, and then the other half of the room your bedroom. And we could technically put up that divider in here that way. Don't have a storeroom in here, unfortunately, but who cares? Could probably just like throw a bunch of storage underneath the stairs if I wanted to. So yeah, what would that look like if I got that? I can't even remember what it was called now, but I'll just have to go back out, go to other. Folding something. Folding screen. Well, I'll leave it there for now. I think I'll kind of have like the bedroom part on this side, and then the streaming part could be back here. So let's go ahead and grab a couple desks. Furniture, desk, and we'll go big. Maybe. Oh yeah, corner desk. $300. Perfect. It'll go like this. Okay, so try to put one up. Well, I guess if they're streaming, they'll want the back here, so we'll do it that way. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay. How do I want to do this? Could put a sofa in the back too. And I'll put a corner lamp in there. Fancy one like this. Don't be a bitch. Come on. Yeah, that looks nice. Should I put one on the other side too? You know what? Yes. And then, well, no, if it's gonna be green screen, then we shouldn't have anything on the back. But yeah, I like the way that looks. Let me see how much further I can move this. Before it gets to be too close. That's actually kind of blocking it, so let's back it up a bit. So, if I really wanted to go crazy, put that there. Put that there. Because I know some people do take like a regular monitor and flip it vertically and use it for like we'll just go ahead and put another one up over here for funsies. Alright, and then we'll just kind of go all out with electronics. Apparently I'm not going to put a monitor in there now, but... Okay, so keyboard on the desk. I could probably put a monitor up on here too. So let's see how this one looks. Okay, we'll have to lift this up. That's probably fine as is. That's fine as is, so yeah, I think that works. Okay, so... Oh, the family might actually get this place. Alright, so... Put that one there. Put... that one there. Yeah, that's the back of it. Put you there. Put you there. Now we need a nice chair to put in there. And it'll just go like another nice office chair. Okay. So yeah, that is the streamer setup. Got a nice door to put down in here. And then grab a bed. Probably move it a little bit closer to that. So that way I can put in like a wardrobe and a dresser over here. Okay, yeah. Well, let's move this one, this light, overhead here. Or actually, what I should do, this one over here. I guess it don't really matter how it's there. And then streaming section. That's a high switch, so let's remove it. I'll put another one in like there. Alright, so streamer room / bedroom is done. Now we'll put a little kitchen in this nook here, so let me get floor tiles. We'll do like the ceramic gray. Now, I'm probably just gonna do the same. I'll just paint the rest of this one color. Just kind of keep it all uniform. So the question is gonna be, what's gonna be the best color for the walls? If I hadn't already done green, that lime might have been a nice one. I think I've done this one before in a room or 3, but I think the sleepy blue would probably look pretty nice down here. Well, no, I'm gonna leave that because that well, I guess I can't paint over it anyway. We could do quite a bit out here if we wanted to, like underneath the steps we could put some spaces for like storage, and I was also like, there's a safe that I could throw in there too, just because I can. Yeah, that actually looks pretty nice. Okay. Definitely bought too much paint. Double check one more time. I don't really think there's anything I could do about the brick there, unfortunately, so that's just gonna have to be how it is. Okay, so this was this color. This up here was this color. So I was thinking for part of the flooring here, I was gonna put more wood floor and then carpet out in here. So let me go ahead and grab the floor, beige carpet. Go all the way over here and decide how far out I want it to go. No, that's fine. That'll be fine. Alright. And then... let's go dark floor panels. I think I did that in the bedroom, didn't I? Alright. Yeah, that works. Yeah, different color, good. That... Someone's gonna complain about that. I'm gonna leave it. No, I'm not. Who am I kidding? I gotta fix it. Oh wait, no. I was gonna do this, yeah. From there, clear over. So yeah, it's to the stairs. Granted, I could put up a wall here, but I don't hate how that looks. And if I want to be cheeky, which actually I think I will, I'm gonna do this. Oh, it doesn't quite... that doesn't work quite the way I was hoping it would. I guess I just kind of threw it like there. No, you can still pretty well see it. Okay, let me try flipping it around. Maybe do another one. Or is there one that's already like folded up? Single folding screen, yeah. I guess I could just line it with those. Yeah, let me do that. I'm getting ahead of myself. There we go. Covers up that nicely. And unless you actually put in an effort to go under here, you wouldn't realize that. Oh, there's something there. Alright, let me get my storage stuff. I feel like that should go back another spot, but I don't think it will. Was it because of... Well, for this one, let's just kind of have it a little bit out of the way. There we go. Probably don't need this, so let's get rid of you. That one's probably fine. Down into the middle here. That should be fine. Kind of leave that as is and call it good. Because I was thinking I'll put like a couch here and then maybe like a entertainment system here. Alright, let's focus on the kitchen for now. I was gonna say if I had the room for it, I would throw this in. Definitely not gonna fit, so that's fine. I'll do a little kitchen steel there. We'll do the oven. We'll put it out like a little bit like here. And get a fridge to put in there. And let's go with the other fridge. Yeah, let's go like this. Or do I put it in a corner like this? No, the grandma's not down here. The grandma's upstairs. Do we need... Alright. Could put up some hanging cupboards. I might end up doing that anyway, but for right now, well, I guess I'll go over here. Alright, couple there should be fine. Actually, that looks like a bit of a bigger table, but it'll be fine. Yeah. Those, I guess they're high enough. I was like, is it gonna be too much? But I think we're good. Alright, go back down to kitchen. No, it wasn't kitchen. I need electronic equipment. Get our own microwave. And our coffee maker. Alright. I'll move this a little bit closer. There we go. Okay. Sink, cupboards, drawers, a couple of appliances, a table, oven. So now we can get something done out here. Let's grab some chairs. Or sofas, or something. Might need to push it a little bit back. Need a little bit of space to walk around back here, so just a smidge more. There we go. And I can't remember where they're at. I'll just put like a couple of cabinets up in here. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them, but at least fill the walls up with. Oh, this is what I wanted. And maybe just one in here, and then that'll be good. And for good measure, another poof. Yeah, we'll go with a poof. Alright. So if I hit the switch here, that lights up that, and that, and that, which is fine. You know what? I think we might be done. So we got the room in here with a little streaming setup in the back there. We got a big bathroom here with a sauna. A little bit of storage here, a little bit back there. Safe hidden back behind this partition here. A nice little living room. A nice kitchen. That's it for the downs. We've got a nice big kitchen. A nice dining room. A nice little living room. A clean, simple bathroom. A little office. Oh, it even says office now. Awesome. I was hoping it would. Then a bedroom here for Graham. And then up the stairs here, we've got a girls' room here. Across the hall, we have a boys' room here. Over here, we've got the guest bedroom. The others, to be honest. This was a 19. How much was the boys' room? I feel like that was a... Oh, this has a home library. Okay. I don't know why. Whatever. And then a good-sized bathroom up here. And I didn't realize that the door's gonna swing open on that. Who cares? Alright, so... 3.5 hours we've been working on this almost. I knew this was going to be the big one to work on, but I am really happy with how it went. Alright, so that is good to go. So let me drop a save. And actually it looks like the family's going to be the one to buy this one, which it's about time, because I've been waiting for them to have something that they wanted. Alright, 3 hours, 22 minutes. We bought the house for $279. We did have $281, but right now our budget is just under $250,000. So basically with this house and the Home Alone house, we want to make $750,000. So we'll go ahead and start the auction, see where it starts. Okay, that's a good start. If we could get up to basically $500,000 for this. What the fuck are you talking about? Okay. Oh. For some reason I thought I read that as $478, so I was gonna negotiate. No, that's over $500,000. That's totally fine, so we're not even gonna bother with that. We are done. Alright. Normally at this point I'd be like, screw it, I'm done. That was enough for today. We got one more to do, because this is our finale. One, because there might be some rooms that really need cleaning up, but if everything is as like in place, I will not bother trying to mess around with it. I'll just clean up any messes there are and sell, and we'll call it good. So basically, we bought it at, I think that one was at $400,000, and right now we've got 800,000. So even if we just went even on it, we would break $1 million. So we'll jump right into it, see how long it takes us. I've still got 2 hours before I will want to be off. So all right, and here we are, the Home Alone house. Oh wait, does that, or is it the windows go clear down to the floors? How does that make sense? That surely is not like that. Oh wow, this is like really true to form. Like a one to, well, I wouldn't say one-to-one rendition, but pretty good representation. So let's go ahead and jump right in. And yeah, I was gonna say, if everything is as is, I'll probably just clean it up, and then we will, like, anything that needs fixed, I'll fix up, but otherwise I'll just, you know, plan on selling it as is. Wait, how do I pick that up? Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, are all of them needing replaced? Jesus Christ. Oh, a blown fuse. Oh man, this is quite nostalgic. There's just one left. Alright, that looks all good. Get rid of these buckets of paint. I guess I could sell them. Oh, this is a nice big dining room. I know it's gonna be a long shot, but I kind of wonder is the... Ah, there's no blowtorch, darn it. I was like, is there gonna be a blowtorch on the back door here? Man, this was... Well, it still is a classic Christmas movie. And like seeing all this, it's like, oh, here's where all the family, like, and it was a ridiculous amount of family that got together that would come to this house. Like there'd be a buttload. Okay, that goes back out there. Oh, that's the basement, so we'll come back to that. I'm apparently missing something in here. Just need to clean up. Oh, yep, that's all it was. I guess I hadn't checked. Are there any? Appear to be. Now, is that everything in the main room here? Oh, 2 doors that go down to the basement. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Trash down here. That will need to get picked up. All right. So that one's got a dryer. Why couldn't I get dryers for the other houses I've had before? Okay, there is a little bit of trash, or a little bit of gunk to clean up. Oh, more to pick up here. Apparently something's busted down here. Was it that outlet? Oh no, not there. Wait, what? Oh, I see it. There we go. Good. Oh, I was crouched the entire time. That's nice. Okay. Okay, yeah, that was good. I got all the lights on that fixed. Why does it seem like there's still a little speck of sun of... It looks like there might be a couple things dirty around here. Okay, that is empty. This was like the... Was it the parents' bedroom? Pocket? Alright, let's try to get this back to where it's supposed to be. Oh, grab you, put you back there. So yeah, this is a footrest, but they're using it like a little seat too, so I don't feel bad for doing that. Oh, make the bed. Ah. Wow, their bathroom is more barren than mine. At least I did some stuff in the bathroom. Okay. That's just a empty room. Oh my gosh. This was Buzz's room, wasn't it? Alright, well, I'll try to put these back up the way they would have been. Do I want to pick up any of that? Not really. I might just leave it. That was my problem, or that was all I was entitled to do. Now, isn't there also an attic? No, it's one of those that I think the drawstring, that you pull down on from the ceiling to bring down, right? So, probably one, but not one I can actually... Oh wait, no, that's another room. Not one I can get to. Alright. I crouched again and didn't even realize it. Yeah, I think this latch to the ceiling would have been like around here. Probably everything. And yeah, there's no way I'm gonna mess around with a classic home like the McAllister home from Halloween, yeah, from Home Alone. Yeah. This looks perfectly fine as is. Let me do one more sweep. I know I just came from up here, but make sure there's no little red dots I missed. All over the place. Oh, let me put this back where it belongs. I didn't realize that. I'll at least do this. Lovely. At least the handle on the door wasn't red hot. Okay, I am content with that. Nice little... Alright, 7,000, so let's see. As long as it's 400,000, we break 1,000,000, so we'll see. Okay, 450, so we're good. Okay, they're stupid because there's no place where we can spend time with the whole family. You're an idiot. The big family room, yes, there's not really a big family room, but I don't care. So, I'll take a look. I really don't think there's anything else to do, which at this point I'm kind of like, what happens now? Or does the game not know what to do and it's gonna crash on me? The credits. That makes sense because, yeah, that was the only place left that we had to sell. Just like, well, I don't know. I'm not quite sure why it's in another language. I don't think this was supposed to happen. I wonder, did it? Because I skipped it. Did that put me, like, the house that shows on the title screen, did it send me to that house? No, it says Home Alone on there, so it wouldn't have been that, but it almost acted like it was setting me up to do the house from the title screen, but not really now because I'm... Call it... Can I save the game? Actually put it in a proper end game, or like any way for you to continue or do anything. Oh fuck. I hit the wrong button. I really don't know where it's gonna send me, but anyway, we were done with it anyway. It was a good game. Well, let me double check just to see. I don't want to get Why are there holes in the walls again? What the fuck? Okay, I'm definitely not saving. I'm glad I didn't. It looks like the game does not know what to do. Almost like oh, okay, so everything... Huh. So it says I sold everything, but then everything is still available again. No new emails. 100% done, 100% done. 99% done. 95. 75. Okay, yeah. Let's just go back to the main menu from here. I should have left it on the screen where I was falling infinitely. But yeah, great little game. I do recommend it for anyone who wants a game that you could just... The simulator craze has really blown up over the last few years and continues to thrive. Like I said, like there's a House Flipper 2, there's, you know, any type of simulator you could think of. You could do that. Do you want to run a gas station, a comic book shop, a trading card store? Yeah, a little bit of everything. All fun. I really like them. Like the ones that work well to where you're not struggling or you're not having complaints or any major complaints or anything like that are just really good. Like when you feel like you're gonna just be spending the whole time complaining about something and rip it down or painting the walls or buying new appliances and furniture to put in a room to make it from an empty room to a bedroom or a bathroom or a kitchen. I do like it. It's kind of another case where it's like, yeah, there's another game. I just don't know what they would do in the sequel to make me want to buy it. The only thing I could think of is if they give you the ability to expand. Like most of the houses here, the outer walls you cannot break down, and like the little tiny office that I started out with, that was like a bed and a bath. If you could take that and basically expand on it, put in a basement, put in a second floor or a third floor, do crazy stuff like that, I could maybe see buying a game for that experience. But if it's just more the same of this, it was fun. I think it had just the right amount of houses to do. You started off with small, simple things, then you got a little bit bigger, then you got into ones that may have had a garage or a basement, and you got into ones with a second story, all the way up to the big finale of the Home Alone house, which, if you really wanted to go crazy and sell everything that was in there and make it your own thing, you could have. After that last house I did, which was 2.5 hours work with, which was that was originally probably the perfect ending for it. It's like basically a big box, clean slate more or less. You could do whatever you want. There was big enough rooms in the upper floors and the lower floors that you could. The big kitchen / living room, and then of course the big bathroom / sauna that I made, which I'm happy about. But yeah, it was all good fun. Really enjoyed it. But now it's time to say adieu. Or adieu. We'll head off into the sunset, put this game to rest, and look forward to the next adventure. Which, I think we need a break. And by a break, I mean maybe do a little fishing. Relax. Cast the line out into the waters and maybe do some fishing. Just a hint at what I'll be playing next. Of course, there's a lot of fishing games out there, so be a hard guess as to which one I am playing. But as far as when I'm going to be doing it, I'm not entirely sure yet. I did say I've got tomorrow off as well before I work on Friday. So basically yesterday, after my 4-hour whatnot show yesterday, I've still been a little bit tired. I did want to get on here though, and I'm glad I did. But I might take just like a me day off tomorrow, just kind of maybe sleep in a little bit. I've been playing Greedfall and Sword Art Online. Well, whatever the new one that came out, or one of the newer ones that came out on PlayStation Plus for free. Been playing those. Hadn't played one of them in a few days. The other one I've been playing, which is Greedfall, and I am genuinely enjoying that one. I know it's one that I bought fairly cheap for the expansion with it, which I'm probably not going to bother with just because I looked up reviews for it, and they're like, there's stuff to do, but it's small and not really worth it. And as is right now, it's like I'm over 12 hours into the game already, and I'm not into game feels, which I'm glad about, because I know sometimes you play a game, you really get into it, and as you're getting into it and you're getting excited, it automatically ends. Or you know it's getting ready to end and you're not ready for it to, and not really sure when it's going to end. Which, hopefully this doesn't happen with Greedfall, but I do have it on the easiest difficulty. I feel like if I did have it on, like, even normal difficulty, I probably would have threw in the flag a lot earlier. But, yeah, as it is right now, I do think it's a nice, fun game. It's one of those that you can tackle missions in various ways, and as far as I know, it's supposed to have like quite a few different endings to it. So there's ones where I'm assuming like a good ending or a bad ending, or depending on if you side with like your own people or the natives of the island or the scientists or the religious nuts. So I'm gonna be continuing playing that. So I don't know if I'll just spend most of tomorrow doing that, or if I will jump back on here tomorrow afternoon for the next show and start playing the next game, or if I'll wait until Saturday to do it. But I think that's enough for me for today. Definitely one of the longer streams I've done in a while. Kind of like my whatnot stream yesterday, 4 hours, so I'll call it there. So I do want to thank everyone who stopped by and watched. If it's on YouTube, thank you for Twitch, just because unless I'm a dumbass who's selling out his soul and trying to manipulate people, I'm not going to get any viewers on Twitch, so I'd rather just stay with the little people I have on YouTube. So kind of burning my bridges there, but who cares? But alright. Thanks again, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, I'll catch you later, and take care.